Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Rhiannon. I'm with Simply Blessed with Rhi. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. If you see the red light button right there in the corner, that means I'm currently live. If you don't see that, then you're watching a replay. And if you could please comment #replay so I know that you are here. I'd love to say hello to you. We're going to paint the I'm sorry I can't, I'm reading sign. So when you come on, say hi, let me know how you're doing. Hit that heart button and sprinkle the love. And I am going to do a little bit of admin stuff really quick, and then we'll get started. I'm hoping this is going to be a fast paint, but every time I think that I have a fast paint, it ends up being super slow. All right, there we go. All right, so, hey Bev, it says, sorry I can't, I'm reading. I can't hold it up very well because it'll fall. And it's got a book, see? A book stacked with a succulent on top. Thank you, Miss Lori. Hey, Julie. So I'm going to take everything off there because we're going to do the back first. We're just going to do the back and milk chocolate. Hey, Vera. Milk chocolate for the back. And I am going to use the baby wipe method. I just like it. It's easier to do if I can get a wipe out. So all it is, you guys, is putting a little bit of brown and then swiping it all over the board. So easy to do. I am going to put it out on a tray. How is everyone? Thank you, Tony. So I'm going to show you something, guys, and I want to get your opinion just really quick. Actually, I think this would have been cool behind it. So I have patterned, it's like a plastic sheet. Hey, Linda, with a pattern, right? What do you guys think? Cool? I'm testing it out on something. It's something different. So there might be something like that in this next live show. Now on those, if I do them, you're gonna have to give me a little bit more of a turnaround time, possibly, depending on how many sell, because that stuff's expensive and I'm not gonna have it all on stock. I'm gonna have enough to make a few, and then, hey Mom, and then if I need more, I'm gonna have to order it. So it might be a little bit longer of a time, wait time, but it'll be worth it, I think. Yes, it would. But I got some different things. So that's just one of the patterns, you guys. There's all kinds of patterns. All kinds. And I'm also thinking about using some acrylic with patterns. So give me a second, Lori. This stuff is called Flex. Well, depending on where you get it. One place calls it Flex, another calls it Deco Art, something or other. One's Flex and I'm not sure what the other one's called. But they're basically the same thing. They're a really thin kind of plasticky substance. So there's a website. There's a, I have a supplier that has these. So this is just one of the patterns. So like I said, it's a thin plasticky. This is called Deco Art Flex. This one is, but I think the other one's something else. And so I can cut it out to go behind things. And we can either use the matte side or the shiny side. And like I said, there's all kinds of patterns, like all kinds. Hi, Kathy. So I'm not sure if I can cut it on my Silhouette Cameo. I haven't tried it, but I can cut it on the laser. I successfully cut it today. I've been like a little bit hesitant to cut it because it's something new. But somebody listed settings and all that kind of stuff, and I was able to cut it. So I think that shiny side will look good on some things, but the matte side will look good on other things. And when you order the piece, you can tell me if you want matte or shiny. Let me get this other piece. It's a website. What is this called? It doesn't have a sticker on it. So there's two different suppliers that have it. It is Smoky Hill Designs or H&H Laser. So there's this. So my laser cut that out. Isn't that pretty? Hey, Billy. So, and there's all kinds, you guys, there's all kinds of designs. Thank you, Billy. Billy, I still haven't sent your freebie out. I will get to it. I promise you. I'm trying to find your name. I know I have you written out somewhere. There you are. Yes, it would. But you know, even behind the books, thank you, Marcy. Just some different things that I am looking at. Doing. I haven't tried it, but you might be able to chalk on it. Might. I'm not promising you. I'll try it. And I'll let you guys know. Because how cool would that be if you could chalk on it too? Thank you, Kevin. I also got, have you guys ever heard of shakers? So, hey Terry, it would be like this, but say it's thicker and it's got a clear layer on it and you put like glitter inside and you can shake it. That's what a shaker is. What do you guys think about those? Yes to shakers. Billy says yes. I've got the clear acrylic for it now. I just haven't cut clear acrylic yet. Y'all, I'm getting there. I'm playing with it slowly. My new laser can do a lot, but it's a learning curve because I've never dealt with it before. So I've got to dial in settings and all that good stuff. But I will get there, you guys. All right, I think I'm done with that. I've got brown and under. Awesome. Cool. We will get there. We'll get there. All right, you guys. How pretty is that? I love the way this turns out. All right, I'm gonna do the letters in white, but the letters are gonna take a little bit because I am going to do the makeup wipe because I want them super clean. And there's a lot of letters, you guys. Sorry. But I've been playing with a new laser lately. Let's see. I'm trying to put them on there to where they won't go very far. Right, so I'll work on shakers. They probably won't be on Monday's show, just because I have to play with it. But there might be something with this on Monday's show. And please be aware, when I use this stuff, it's not all gonna be the same. So like this one is a pattern and it goes light blues and dark blues, so it's not gonna be the exact same. The stained glass one is going to be pretty much the same. But just so you guys know. But I hope you guys like what I come up with. I'm just trying to come up with some stuff that's different, you know, than what everybody else is doing. This is not my favorite method of painting, you guys, because it takes forever, but it does give a better end product. So if you use a paintbrush, a lot of times you're gonna have it over the sides. Hey, Terry. Over the sides of the piece that you're painting. And this, you get a little bit. If you're messy, you get a lot, but it's a lot easier to get a clean paint. But sometimes it takes a couple of layers, especially with white. Now, you guys, this sign is already in my store. I had offered it a while back and it didn't sell. So I figured I'd paint it. And you guys, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I can't guarantee anything because my husband likes to surprise me with, oh, well, I had this planned, and not let me know. I am thinking that I might do a finished goods sale tomorrow night. So I have a ton of stuff that didn't sell. At the vendor event. I just want to get rid of it, you guys. I'm gonna try. Hey, Miss Donna. I sent you your tracking today, didn't I? A whole bunch of packages went out today. Awesome, thank you. My mind has been like really, I've had so much stuff on my mind lately that for the most part I'm remembering things, but I do forget some things. And y'all, yesterday was a day because yesterday morning I did not get very much sleep because I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning to a massive torrential downpour. I mean, harder rain than I've seen in a long time. And it turned out that half of Branson was flooded. We did not flood at our house. I live up on a hill on the top of a valley. So it didn't really affect me. But I know I had messaged a few people because I wasn't sure if I was going to get mail out yesterday. Because I wasn't sure if the mail lady was able to get out and get around, or if I was going to be able to go to the post office. I just didn't know. Because there was some spots where there were like vehicles flooded, roads washed out, all kinds of stuff. Most of the water has receded. I went by a couple of places that got it really bad today, and they were back to normal. But there, you could tell that, you know, there was water up. Y'all, we got, in some places, we got over 8 inches of rain in probably about 3 hours. And pray for the people because there was a lot of water rescues yesterday. But also down in Yellville, Down in Yellville, Arkansas. Yeah, you're not very far away from me, Donna. Down in Yellville, Arkansas, they got it really bad. There was I don't know what to call it. Nursing home. There was a nursing home down there that had 2 feet of water inside. And they had to evacuate all of the residents up to Harrison. So it's just been really, really bad. Oh no. I think there were deaths in this one. But there was a mobile home lot that was flooded. A whole travel trailer was going down the river. All kinds of stuff. So it's been bad everywhere, I think. So just pray for everybody that was affected. Like I said, we weren't affected here at the house because we're up high enough. But down in the neighboring town, the McDonald's flooded, like completely flooded. That's bad, y'all. We had multiple places. We had roads demolished. Just craziness. I don't know why. Some of these letters are not taking the paint. Ooh, that's a bit much, but it's covering it. So yeah, just pray for everybody that was negatively affected, should I say. I just painted my finger. It happens, guys. Billy, was there flooding? Guys, and after these letters are done, it's pretty much fast. It's pretty fast because there's only a couple other pieces. So it is kind of a fast paint. The letters are what takes forever. especially since I'm painting them white, because it just does not cover the greatest. So it needs multiple coats. Almost done. All right, let me get this E a little bit more, and then we're done with the letters. About as done as we're gonna get. All right. That's a pain, you guys. Alrighty. So I'm gonna get my little mat. I think I'm gonna use the same method for this. I'm just gonna cut the end of this off. This is gonna be green. Not gonna need much. I think this was the perfect green for this succulent, you guys. This is Lighthouser green. I was afraid it'd be too dark, but I like it. So on Monday night's show, it's mainly going to be fall. There's going to be a little bit of everyday. Of course, to use that flex is going to have to be everyday stuff until I get to Christmas. I might be able to order some flex that's kind of fallish, like fall looking. So we will get there. Oh, look how pretty that is. I love it. In the pot. The pot, I'm going to use burnt orange. I'm not even going to put this one out. I am just going to grab some of it. Because it's not going to take much. That is like the perfect terracotta color, you guys. So it's a round that says, "Sorry, I can't, I'm reading." So stay tuned for the whole thing so you can see what it looks like in the end. That is like the perfect terracotta color. That one is called burnt orange. Oh, so I have something, Donna. It's called Flex. I'm going to incorporate it into a few things. So it has a shiny side and it has a matte side. You can use either side. and I can cut it out to fit whatever I want. So there's that one. So I won't use this one because this is the only piece that I have. This was kind of a, just a sample, but this I have a big sheet of it. Basically, it would go behind something just to be a really pretty pattern. All right, now I'm gonna do the books. I'm gonna do the, I don't know, let me see. Ugh. I'm gonna do the outside of the books like the brown. So I'm just gonna paint it the milk chocolate. And it's gonna be a little bit darker than the background because I'm not using that baby white method. So this is gonna be a darker brown. And Donna, I'm also gonna introduce shakers soon, which is like the ornaments that you can put glitter in and shake them, and the glitter goes like a snow globe. Should be fun. I just want to offer some different things, guys. And it won't be all the time that I'll use this stuff.
You want to know what's funny?
I'm live.
There's a movie I'm about to watch, right? It's
Okay.
called Dangerously Yours. It's older than you are.
Okay.
It was made in 1937.
Okay. Have fun.
I need someone to watch it this.
I'm live right now, so I can't watch it with you right now.
After you're done with life.
Maybe.
Funny thing is, it's on YouTube for free, the entire thing.
Okay.
I only know some lines because, man.
All right. I will let you know when I'm done, okay?
Okay.
Do you guys have any other suggestions of things you would like to see me provide? Would you like full-blown acrylic signs? Or what? I don't want to get too... So acrylic, you can't really paint, which kind of takes the DIY out of it, but we can incorporate acrylic into some of the painting items, like the shakers, you know, using a clear acrylic. Yeah, the books are going to be kind of colorful. I didn't want to use black because that's just too dark, especially with the colors that I'm using. I don't really like this paintbrush, you guys. Not for this. I chose the wrong paintbrush. That goofy dog is outside barking. And of course the girls are just ignoring him, not letting him in the house. Y'all aren't being very talkative.
Also, since colored TV was made in 1953, it's going to be in black and white.
I know, that's what you said.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I figured. Get on my light, please. And go let Hunter in. Because I'm pretty sure Milo's with Dad. Alright. That took longer than I wanted it to. Y'all, I don't know why I did that. I had a tray still with brown on it. See what I get for not paying attention. Alright, so we're going to do a couple of different blues. And a gray and a cream. So I want to do this big guy in blue. I think. Yeah. Ooh, that's a bright blue. So I don't have to be too careful with this because the that piece that I just painted brown is going to go over it. I think I do need to put this out on a thing. I try not to, you guys, because I don't like wasting. Just put a dot. I think that'll be enough. Who all likes to read? I go through phases. There's times where I love to read. I'll sit there and I'll read a whole book. And then there's times that I just can't do it. I started reading a series, and I have a problem with series, like long series. If it's a couple of books, I'm good, if I'm really interested in it. But if it's more than like 4 books, I kind of get lost on it. Like I said, unless it's like a really, really good book or a really good series. But there's times where I can't do it. I kind of lose interest. This one's not even open yet. I think I need another color. Where's my scissors? They're right in front of me. I used to read all the time too. When I was young, I read all the time because we lived out in the country, and my teenage years, I was basically an only child. Like, I have an older brother and sister, but they had already moved out. I like just about anything. I like crime, I like romance, I like paranormal, I like just a bunch of different things. Like old time books, just all kinds of things. I kind of go through phases. So, you know, sometimes I like the paranormal, and other times I don't. Other times I'd rather read crime or something. Or detective type. I wouldn't say crime. I would say, like, you know, a good mystery. Hi, Cindy. So it just all depends what I'm in the mood for. I think it's boring reading the same type of book all the time. You know, the same genre. It's not quite like listening to music. Like music, you can listen to the same genre and it doesn't matter. But books, I think, is a bit different. That is a pretty color, you guys. Super pretty color. I think I'm going to use some of that green. We'll have a green book. Great thing about this is you can make the books any color that you want, because like books are never the same color unless you get like an encyclopedia set, you know, something like that. So, growing up, the girls didn't really like to read, like when they were younger. Hannah likes to read now, but she calls herself a book dragon. She likes to hoard books and not really read them. So not like a bookworm, because, you know, bookworms just sit there. I got you. I understand that, Billy. But she doesn't call herself a bookworm. She calls herself a book dragon. Y'all, she's funny. Like I said, with this, you don't have to be super careful. Just don't go crazy. This is almost so light that you can barely see it. It's hard for me to do pretty much anything, Billy, without falling asleep. So I thought maybe my youngest had dyslexia, but I don't know. She's not showing the signs anymore. But like she was writing her letter, she had a really hard time with not writing her letters backwards, and she really hard time with reading, but she's doing better now. So I don't know that it's necessarily dyslexia. I would not know what to do with myself if I had dyslexia, because I like to read too much. Oh, wow. So my husband, we took an English class together in college, and he asked me to proofread his paper, and I was like, dude, you got so many grammatical errors in here. And I went through and I corrected it. Well, I guess he didn't like that because he doesn't let me proofread anymore. He ended up, like, anytime he had a paper, he would send it to his mom to have her proofread. And, but then, you know, guess who got the better grade? Like, you don't like the fact that I'm better at English. English was my favorite subject in school. I didn't really like school too much, so English was like my go-to. All right, everything is painted. Hey, Beth, everything is painted now. So we can start gluing. I got a new bottle of glue, so it's not taking forever for it to flow. All right, here we go. How are you, Beth? I'm sorry, I'm sniffling. So what I like to do, you guys, I like to kind of tap the glue off, the excess glue, because this, like, it gets everywhere. I thought this was gonna go faster. There we go. It just didn't want to cooperate. All right. So pretty. Actually, it'd go like that. Let's let that dry. It's got to be straight though, too. All right, there's that. The rest goes actually on here. I hope it works out for you, Miss Beth. Hope they get it figured out. I am not done yet. I'm sorry. About 10 minutes.
In the meantime, do you want to hear what I've learned about the Dangerous Leaders?
Okay.
Catherine is played by Phyllis Brooks.
Okay. Who's that? You act like I'm supposed to know these things.
How do you spell Phyllis?
Phyllis.
I got it.
It's her grandma's name. You know my mom?
Yeah, I know.
It's your grandma's name.
What was her last name before she got married?
Gertman.
That's Phyllis.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah. At first I didn't know who played Catherine, because when you see the original picture for Dangerously Yours, it's just like her hair and the side profile of her face, so you can't really see her. And at first I thought she was Marilyn Monroe, but I was completely wrong.
Because you just found out who Marilyn Monroe was the other day, right?
Well, I knew who she was before, but my brain was
Your Blaine?
my brain was blanking and I couldn't remember
What she looked like.
what she looked like. But did you know that Tiana's friend in Princess and Prague?
Yeah?
Tiana's blonde friend.
Yeah.
She was based off Marilyn Monroe.
Cool. That doesn't surprise me. She kind of has that vibe. You're almost there, you guys.
Also, I gotta remember, I think Marilyn Monroe was more towards the, when colored television started coming out. And stuff.
Yeah.
And this entire movie is in black and white, so.
Yeah.
It's funny, because this movie is older than both you and Dad.
Yeah.
How old?
It's older than Grandma, so don't even. She was born in 55.
Is it older than Grandpa?
He was born in 53. So yes, it is.
That's silly. So it's older than me, Hannah, Oriana, you, Dad, Grandma, and Grandpa. What about on the other side of the family?
Yeah, it's older than everybody.
Okay. It's older than our family right now. The ones that are alive, not our ancestors. And stuff like that.
Yep.
But still, that's cool.
Yep. I'm almost done. I'm getting there. It takes a minute to glue stuff. Huh?
Who?
Huh? Luckily, some of the letters are put together, but it still takes a minute. And don't worry, I got a new bottle of this, too.
Well, you were running out anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does when I go to reach for something and it's not there.
Well, it was running out.
Luckily, I had already bought a new bottle. All right.
I'm not gonna be surprised if this makes me cry.
Like everything makes you cry. It does.
No, because I know some of the lines already because of songs that have clips in it and little tidbits.
Getting there, you guys.
But I know it's like really sad.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie. I haven't watched it before, but I know it's good.
How do you know it's good?
I don't know.
She knows that it's good, but she doesn't know how she knows that it's good.
The lines, you hear little clip bits in songs, like some of my favorite songs have clip bits, and they're really good.
Clip bits.
And every single rating I've seen on it gives it like a 6.6 out of 10.
Okay.
So
that's not a 10 though. Don't look at me like that.
Well, it's for our own judgment. So how about we wait until we watch the actual movie?
Okay.
And I couldn't find it on any other thing except for YouTube. Because it's old.
As dirt? Old as dirt?
Not as old as dirt. So you're saying you're old, too?
I didn't say I was old as dirt. I don't know where you got that from.
Well,
Doop, 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 doop.
you were born only a few years. No. After. When were you born?
You guys, how cute is that?
When were you born?
I'm not telling you now because you're being mean.
You're 45, right?
Yeah. Just cut it right, you guys.
$19.79?
Yeah. Good job. How'd you figure it out?
Subtract.
Hey, now everybody knows how to do that.
2024 by 45, and it gets 1979.
Okay. Not many people would have figured that out.
I used a calculator.
Yeah, I know, but not many people would figure it out to use a calculator. All right, you guys, all done. Like I said, this is already on my website. I can also, if you don't want the succulent, I can put a flower pot with a flower on it.
And Dad was born 1975.
Yep. No, 1974. He'll be 50 this year.
Oh.
All right, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Like I said, it's already on the website.
Hannah was born 2006.
Yes. I will post the link directly to this on this video so it's easy to find you guys. But thank you guys so much for coming on and hanging out with me. I will be live again on, for sure, Sunday at 6:30 Central Standard Time, but I might be live tomorrow night. Get out of there. Not those, the other ones.
These ones?
Yes. I might be live tomorrow night with Finished Goods, you guys. So. No, you won't. All right. That's all that I have, you guys. Thank you for coming on. Have a great night. Good night, you guys.